Welcome, everyone. Beautiful day, isn't it? Yes. Our service is now beginning. Please join the choir in singing number 1010 in the teal hymnal. We give thanks. For this precious day, oh, we give thanks. For this precious day, for those gathered here and those far away, for the time we share with love and care. Oh, we give thanks for this precious day. Thank you, everyone. Hello, I am Marjorie Michaels, and I would like to welcome everyone to the Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarian Universalists, and a special welcome to our friends on Zoom. We are part of a free religious tradition that honors the loving heart, the open mind, and growing together within the beloved community. Please silence your cell phones. If you have any announcements, please write them down and give them to Jeff in the AV corner. Excuse me. How could I forget that? Our fellowship stands on land that is today called Berkeley, California, located in the stolen territory of the Ohlone people. We honor them today and always for their wisdom and resilience. One quick note, please do not record any part of the service. BFUU records it, and the services are posted on our website. From time to time, we are going to hear from our members and friends sharing with us a few minutes of personal inspiration. Today, Andy Jameson will speak. Andy Jameson, personal inspiration. Oh, there he is. He's our fantastic musician. Thank you. Your turn. Yes. Oh, I'm just reading the script. Oh, of course you can. Please do.
So when Jeff told me that he wanted a story about self-worth and self-love, it reminded me of a Hindu story of Hanuman. So Hanuman started out life as a monkey boy, and he had a very hard time finding his value to himself and to the world. So let me start at the beginning. Hanuman was born at the same time as Prince Rama, and their stories are very intimately entwined. Rama's father, the king, was praying to the gods that he would soon have children, while at the same time Hanuman's mother, whose name was Anjana, who was half monkey, was also worshiping the gods. The gods really appreciated the king's prayers, and he sent some heavenly rice pudding called payasam to share between his 3 wives. So Rama got the rice pudding, and this led to the births of Prince Rama and his brothers. So the gods really appreciated the prayers of Anjana as well. And so they sent Vayu, the god of the wind and the air. This good? To snatch a spoonful of payasam pudding while it was floating down from the heavens to the king. Now Vayu was the wind god, and he was also the god of warm summer breezes and languid afternoons by the riverbank. He was very fond of playing with butterflies, and he really loved Anjana. So I know today is Sunday morning, and we're in church, and so we shouldn't spend too much time thinking about Vayu's relationship with Anjana. Suffice it to say that a spoonful of payasam or something was delivered to Anjana, and 9 months later she gave birth to a beautiful baby, Hanuman. Hanuman had the shape of a monkey, just like his mother. Vayu took the boy to be his own very own son, and they went to live together in this celestial land. One morning when he was a very young child, Hanuman woke up to see a beautiful red orange rising in the sky, and he thought it was something good to eat. And so he reached up and he grabbed a hunk of the sun to take a bite of it. Well, this really made Indra, the king of the gods, very angry. And he cast a thunderbolt at Hanuman, struck him in the chin, broke his jaw, and he dropped to the ground dead as a doornail. Well, you can imagine how this made Vayu, the wind god, feel. He was overcome with grief, and he left the world. He left the world. But this was a big problem because he took the air with him. And people and animals and even the gods suddenly stopped breathing. A very powerful god, Lord Shiva, took pity on Hanuman and Vayu and all the other creatures, and he brought Hanuman back to life. So Vayu returned to be with his revived son, and everybody breathed a huge sigh of relief because they got the air back. Remember, flashing forward a few thousand years, how Voldemort transferred some of his power to Harry Potter when he struck Harry with the Avada Kedavra? Remember that? Well, the same thing happened to Hanuman, because when Indra struck him with a thunderbolt, Hanuman now had gifts. He had Brahma's ability to grow very large or shrink very small. He had Agni's mastery of fire. He had Varuna's gift of swimming around in the ocean, just like a dolphin. And he had Vayu's gift of being as fast, even faster than the wind. But as Hanuman grew to be a young man, he grew dispirited over the fact that he was still, after all, a monkey boy. He did not appreciate his gifts. He had no self-worth at all. He became foolish. He spent his time doing pranks. He pranked an old man who had spent years praying to the gods in an infinite penance. That old guy got really angry at the prank, which showed that he had a few more years to pray. And he cursed Hanuman and made him completely forget all of his gifts. Many years pass. Hanuman grows, but he's unhappy. He thinks of himself as a worthless monkey boy. But something major happens. An evil demon king, Ravana, sneaks into Rama's castle and kidnaps Rama's wife, his beautiful wife, Sita. Rama is devastated, and he sends all his friends in all directions, all over the world, to search for her. Now, just in passing, Sita was no slouch. So Ravana took her up in his flying castle, the Vimana. And Sita, of course, was very beautiful, but she had lots of jewelry. And she reached over the parapet of the castle and dropped little bits of her jewelry on the way along that she was being transported. Now, Hanuman went off looking for Sita. And of course, since he was a monkey, he was kind of close to the ground and he saw the little jewels that Sita had left. And so Hanuman actually found his way to where Sita was. Of course, the problem was that Hanuman came all the way to the end of the earth where the sea begins. And he looked across the ocean, the great ocean, and there was an island of Lanka. And he realized that Sita was on the island of Lanka. So Hanuman, realizing that he has these gifts, Hanuman doesn't know he has the gifts yet, sorry. Hanuman is devastated that he doesn't have any way to get across the stretch of ocean to reach the Lanka. And so he prays for the first time. He prays to the gods. The gods hear him and they think, oh, okay, so Hanuman maybe is going to use his gifts not to prank other people. Maybe he will use his gifts in service of the rest of the world. And so he gets his memory back of the gifts that he has. And he realizes, oh, I have the power of a Brahma to make myself infinitely large. And he does. And he spreads his legs wide in a huge split. And he leaps over the ocean to reach the island of Lanka. Then he makes himself infinitely small, like an ant, to try to find where Sita is hiding. And he finds her, she's in prison. So Hanuman realizes now, starting to realize his own worth. And he also gets a hint of the ways of mankind and Godkind. And he realizes that only Rama can save Sita. So he runs back to the other side of the ocean, and he goes back to the castle to inform Rama where Sita is being kept prisoner. So he tells Rama where Sita is. Of course, there's a huge battle. In fact, there's a war. Rama attacks Ravana's castle and he frees Sita. Everyone battles bravely, none braver than Hanuman. In the battle, Rama's beloved brother Lakshmana is wounded badly. Rama's doctor says that Lakshmana will die unless he's given an herb from the Himalayan mountains. Hanuman says, I will fetch the herb, and he sprints off with the speed of the wind to the Himalayas to find the herb. Of course, when he gets to Mount Everest, it turns out that there are lots of herbs, thousands, and he doesn't know which one to pick, what to do. Of course, he has the gifts. He says, I am Hanuman. And he grows 10 times the size of Mount Everest. And he picks up the mountain and he carries it back to the island of Lanka, where the doctor finds the herb and cures Lakshmana. Everyone is now happy. They all go back to Rama's castle. And the story doesn't really tell, by the way, how the mountain got back to Tibet. So I just suppose that the mountain was taken back by Hanuman. Who else could take it back? But I'm pretty sure the goats were really happy when they got home. So they all come back to the castle, and Rama is really pleased with Hanuman, and he gives him a bunch of gifts. But Hanuman says, no, I don't need any gifts. He says, his greatest gift is to know his own true worth to his friends, to his king, and to himself, to demonstrate to all that his very being was dedicated to Rama. Hanuman takes his dagger and he slits open his chest. And he spreads his chest so that all can see, imprinted on his heart, the image of Rama and Sita and all his friends. Well, of course, Rama doesn't want him to bleed to death. So Rama cures him. He heals his wound. Just in passing, we should know that Rama is actually Lord Vishnu, the great god Vishnu in disguise. And in the process, he gives Hanuman the gift of immortality to be with all the people of the land forever. And that, O best beloved, is how Monkey Boy Hanuman found his true self-worth. Namaste.
Thank you, Andy. That was very inspirational. Now for our opening words by Sumi Hosiko.
So, hello, is this on? Do I need to turn it on? Okay, so thank you. If you've read ahead, as I never do, you probably know that the service today is about love, but I suspect you're mainly wondering why I'm wearing pajamas, but I'm going to tell you later. So for now, I'm just going to give an overview of my talk today. So what I'm going to do is try to shine a light on how we tell ourselves stories about how we could or should be better, which then creates messages that we're not enough as we are. So have we rigorously examined how these strivings might paradoxically be holding us back from having the most wondrous love we could experience? So this is not just another love your neighbor talk. It's about having the courage to take this radical step of loving yourself without conditions, without qualifications, footnotes, if only this or that. So this might sound selfish at first, like just, love yourself. But I believe this type of love can even serve as a foundation of moving towards an even more expansive love. I believe this love can free you to be your happiest, truest self. It can be complicated, so I request your patience in advance. Thank you. Do I stay here or do I go up?
Now it's time for the chalice lighting. Thank you. Please light your own chalice or candles at home now while we light this communal chalice for all of us, a symbol of our tradition and the spirit that lives within every one of us. Please read with me our unison chalice lighting, which can be found in your order of service. Let love be the spirit of this congregation and service its goal. This is our living covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truths in life, and to help one another. We light our red candle to mourn Black lives taken by police violence, to proclaim that Black lives matter, and to express our commitment to Black liberation, reparations, and the end of slave capitalism. Now, Tom Rutterow will present an original song, One with Infinity.
All right, One with Infinity while we're lighting the candle. Inside me, I want to be one with infinity. Precious are you to me, precious are you to me, precious are you to me, my beloved child. Of abundance you're worthy, of abundance you're worthy, of abundance you're worthy, my beloved child. Open up your eyes eyes and see. Look, in heaven we will be. We have never ever left our home. In divine love we are one, shining brighter than the sun, closer to us than we can know. We've never been alone. I wanna be what I was meant to be. I wanna do all that is mine to do. I wanna show the love that's deep inside me. I wanna be one with infinity. Oh, I am one with the one of all joy, one with the one of all peace, one with the one of all love. I am one with thee, and no more fear, no more blame, no more sadness, no more shame. Only God's love shall remain. I am one with thee. Open up your eyes and see. Look, in heaven we will be. We have never ever left our home. In divine love we are one, shining brighter than the sun, closer to us than we can know. We've never been alone. I wanna be what I was meant to be. I wanna do all that is mine to do, and I wanna show the love that's deep inside me. I wanna be one with infinity. I wanna be one with infinity. I wanna be one with infinity.
Wow, that was wonderful. Thank you, Tom. Now for our meditation. In a moment, I will sound the chime to lead us into our time of silent meditation. Please get comfortable and follow your breath to your inner stillness. I will ring the chime a second time at the end of 2 minutes. It is now time for our joys and sorrows, stones and water ritual. Jeff.
The Joys and Sorrows book is placed out every week to my right and to your left, and feel free to add your thoughts to it if you'd like. So the readings for today are from Alex. Thank you, Jeff, Paul, and everyone involved in setting up service in the morning. From myself, it's great to hear from Sumi today, wherever she is, in her pajamas. And then from an unknown person, The Seeds of Resistance organizers thank BFUU for use of our hall. They left us olive oil and satar. Food is political. Israel forbade Palestinians from picking the za'atar herb and from harvesting their olives. Thanks, everyone, for your notes today.
Now we move on to the silent part of our morning ritual. Well, before that, we get to say aloud the names of anyone we want to send support and loving energy to. So, thank you. Now we move on to the silent part of our morning ritual. It is the healing ritual with water and stones for anything that is in our hearts that we wish to bring into community, but is perhaps too sensitive to speak aloud. We have a symbolic action that you can take. You can walk down the center aisle, choose a stone or stones, and immerse it in the water, which represents our community. So I think we need some music. Thank you, Andy. For all that we have shared and for all that we will share in our ongoing lives together, may we be grateful. Today's meditation song comes from the Buddhist tradition and is found in the order of service. Please join with in singing while Barbara leads us in that song. Now the choir will sing The Rose by Amanda McBroom reading.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love is a hunger and endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes a chance. It's the one who won't be taking, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter slopes, lies the sea that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Our speaker this morning is Sumi Hoshiko. Sumi was raised in a Unitarian household. She recently became a life coach and has developed a course to help people make change in their lives, which she has taught at BFUU and where she previously co-taught a nonviolent communication class. As a new board member, she is interested in exploring activities to support and grow the BFUU community. Sumi?
Okay, so good morning again. So, if you know me, this next thing might seem out of character, and you might wonder even how the heck this is related to the theme of the day, but I thought I'd start with my favorite Jesus joke. Actually, it's my only Jesus joke. Okay. Hallelujah, I found Jesus. He was right behind the sofa the whole time. Let's see. So the reason this relates to the theme of the day is that we can substitute love here. I mean, first of all, lots of people think that Jesus is love, but the point is love can be with us at any time also. So now going back, because I promised you I would explain about the pajama issue. I was thinking about today, and because I have long COVID fatigue, I need a lot of rest, I need a lot of naps, and I was thinking, well, how can I be comfortable? And then I was already planning to ask all of you to get comfortable at the beginning of the talk. And so I thought, well, I'll wear my pajamas. It'll be like an exemplar of how we can claim the space to be as comfortable as we might need to be. So, we want to be comfortable, live in our skin, do what we need to do to take care of ourselves. So that's the idea. So I do invite you to get comfortable now. Shift around if you need to, stretch, put your feet up on another chair, squirm like a little kid in school, take a few deep breaths if you like, feel the energy going through your body. It's too late for you to get your pajamas, but just try to feel that feeling. So with a little disclaimer to start, these days I feel like even the topic of love, and especially self-love, might seem discordant with so many things going on in the world today that demand our attention that are really just the opposite of love. So I'm not even going to start trying to list those long things, that long list. One, I don't want to traumatize anyone, and two, I think someone has the hall rented tomorrow. So, and I do know that many of you are really devoting your time and energy and creativity to solving these problems. But still, we know it's not humanly possible as individuals to fix all of the world's troubles ourselves, and it can feel overwhelming and can impact our emotional well-being. And then, of course, there are the problems that are right at hand in our own personal lives, whether it's whatever, that toxic family member. For me, it's the apps that don't delete, or a really, really bad hair day. So, but for the purposes of this talk this morning, I want to set aside all those, big bad things, and we're going to ball them all up together and put them aside so we don't have to worry about them, for today. So also, to help me with today, I enlisted the help of a couple of angels. So could the angels please wave to the congregation? Ta-da! We all need some angels to help us. And the thing about those big bad topics, I really want us to set them aside for right now. And so I'm asking angel number one, AKA Hank, if you could bring a box so we could put those things aside. So thank you, Angel. Okay. I appreciate the effort, but I'm not sure this is going to do for the types of troubles we have in the world today. So, thank you. Too small. Okay, so angel number two, do you think you have something that could help us with the troubles in the world today, that we could just set them aside? Oh, Okay, I think that's going to be better. We're going to get closer with this. We're going to put all the big bad things in here. Like, you know, we can all think of them, we all know about them, but we're going to put them aside here. I'm too tired to take that. Our angels are failing, so. Okay. We need to push them off the side. Okay. Our angel found energy. So that's all. We just need to, manage as best we can. So thank you so much to the angels for taking care of those troubles. Yay! So we don't have to worry about those. And now we're going to go on to the other troubles. And you're thinking, what? We've already have so many. What else could there be? There's already so much. Well, here's the thing. The heaviest burdens might be the ones that we carry in our own heads. So, just, we all sometimes, some of us really carry a lot of stuff. So think about that. And let me ask you something. How aware do you think you are of the thoughts and the talk that you tell yourself? Do you say to yourself, well, good job, you're all that in a bag of chips? Maybe, but maybe some of us have some ideas floating around that might suggest that we're not so great. And I should say, if this doesn't resonate with you, and that's okay, and doesn't really match with everyone. So if this lecture today or talk today doesn't fit with you, it's just like in school. You can take a seat in the back of the room. There's crayons and bright paper, and you can just color until class is over. We've got some things for you to amuse yourselves. However, for the rest of us, I'm talking about some form of I'm not good enough. So this can take on various flavors. I should be a better person. I should be smarter. I should get more done. I should be better to my family. I shouldn't have made that mistake. I must be a failure, or I'm not good enough, so I won't even try. But we may not be aware of some of these negative messages that we're telling ourselves. And even the most dangerous ones might be just floating by. We don't even see them. But we believe them so devoutly that we never stop to challenge them. We assume they're true. But we can challenge them. And that's what this is about. So here's another question. Are you thinking, wait, isn't it selfish to just give love to ourselves? So let's examine that a little more. I suspect that each of you can show love to others. Think of the ways you show love to others. Maybe you're a good listener. Maybe you visit your friend when they need it. Maybe you cook for them. If they're feeling down, you try to boost them up. You want them to be happy. The point is, you do know how to show love. Just think of how you treat your treasured friends, and then be sure you're extending that same goodwill and grace equally to yourself. That's what this is about. So going back to you for a moment, just take a moment and think, what are the stories you may be telling yourself about how you aren't good enough or should be better? This is a chance to open up and unpack that other box, or lift that burden, lift that burden that I was talking about. So the reason for doing that is we can realize that all these strivings to be better or whatever might actually be standing in the way of really appreciating and enjoying ourselves right now. Yes, you could have that perfect love in your life right now. We each can have the greatest love of all. We can end that internal war with ourselves. The more we can step back and see this bigger picture with clear eyes and seeing our very, very human nature, we can enjoy ourselves, not in spite of our shortcomings, but we can delight in them. So this is also not to say, and this might seem confusing at first, this is not to say that you shouldn't reflect on your actions or take responsibility. I mean, that's important, that's good. So there's a good way to, think about yourselves and take and evaluate. And this is also not to say that you can just continue to grow and learn, and yes, you can make mistakes and sometimes fail. This is the essence of being human. I mean, the only people who aren't making mistakes are these. And we're not there yet, and let's not go there. So I'm going to quote from the famous Buddhist Zen master. I have to admit, when I first heard this quote, I disagreed. I had a hard time with it. He said, "Each of you is perfect the way you are, and you can all use a little work." So on the face of it, it just seemed like a contradiction. But honestly, mainly it bothered me because it made me feel bad about myself, and I thought about my own flaws. And yet, it can make sense. This is because if we have the courage to cherish and honor ourselves and all parts of ourselves, it's the key to the beauty that comes with realizing our fullest and truest life. As, you know, I always think of what Mary Oliver says. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? So Japanese culture gets this. They have a style of pottery called raku that embodies this deeply rooted concept of nature and of beauty and imperfection. So I love this. Raku pottery employs techniques that create its distinctive but unpredictable, vibrant interplay of colors, textures, and patterns. See, an angel came to my rescue. Creating the beauty in the unique. I have this very small piece that I brought from Japan. You'll see, if you look at it later, it's not perfectly symmetrical. And it's viewed as more beautiful because of that. So I'd like to share a poem that also might help explain. It's called "This Moment is a Gift," and it's derived in part from Maya Angelou's writings. Courage is the most important of all values, of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any other virtue consistently. You must embrace yourself as you are, an imperfect being, capable of everything, flawed and beautiful. Embrace each moment as a precious gift, even the ones filled with fear, for it is in fear that you discover your own power. So I want you to truly believe you are the amazing person that I know you to be. Because you are great as you are. Yes, you're all that and a bag of chips. But of course, the question remains, how do we get there? So I have a couple of activities. First, I'm going to call on the angels to hand out cards and pens. Also, it's fine if you don't like doing the exercise. You can just enjoy a moment of quiet relaxation. It's a 1-minute exercise. So you'll have cards and a pen. It's a writing exercise. It's simple. Instructions are simple. Just write as many endings as you can to the first part of the sentence that I'm going to give you. And you just write without deliberating or editing as you go along. No self-censorship. The endings don't even have to be true. The only rules are to keep writing and that they must make sense grammatically. You will not have to share these with anyone. Just try to keep writing. You have 1 minute to write as many endings as you can. Okay. So the sentence is, one thing I like or appreciate about myself is, and then you just keep writing endings. Oh, I don't have my phone to time. Let's see. Oh, I can maybe do it on my watch. Is my phone over here? Okay. Can you time for 1 minute? Okay. Does everyone have a pen who wants one? And paper? Okay. Okay, we start. One thing I like about myself is, or one thing I appreciate about myself is. But you just keep going again and again. So it becomes multiple things. Okay, time. All right, thank you for indulging that. And before we go on to the next exercise and section, I wanted to share another quote. And this is, "Do not let the things you can't do stop you from what you can do." This has been attributed to W.E.B. Du Bois. The point being is, why hold ourselves back? Why not believe in yourself as you are right now? Well, the quote implies a little bit more towards accomplishments. We can use it here too. So consider for a moment, do you think any of these negative self-judgments might have had a role in holding you back in some way? Maybe stopping you from saying what you really thought or felt, stopping you from doing what you really wanted to do, or kept you from showing up as you really are. Maybe you always wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail, or maybe you always wanted to give a talk at BFUU. I think there's some openings. So, or might these thoughts have even led you to agree to something that you didn't want to do? So here's a quote from Jane Fonda. "No is a complete sentence." Her point is, some of us feel guilty if we say no. We always feel we have to give 1,000 reasons why we can't do something when we just need to say, no, thank you. It's okay to say no. And if we're properly honoring ourselves, our burdens will be lightened. So just to be clear, this is not to say you're better than anyone else. This is simply about believing in yourself. In the big, bad world, we hear a lot of negativity. We criticize ourselves. But there's magic in seeing the beauty in yourself. It's all right to say, I'm really special. Okay, for this next, so we're going to do another activity. For this, I'm going to demonstrate first with Alex, and then everyone will get in pairs if you want to. Again, it will be optional, of course. So Alex, if you can come up here. So I'll just explain it first. You'll ask the person's name, if you don't know it already, and then you'll both get comfortable, breathe, whatever you need to do. Do what you need to do to feel good. And you'll start by saying good morning to each person, using their name. And then the first person will say a simple sentence that I'll give you. Then you both pause for a moment and breathe. And just try to reflect on the meaning of the sentence. And then the other person repeats it back. And then you pause and breathe. And then there's a second short sentence. And that person B starts, again, pause and breathe. And then person A reflects back, and repeats back. So we're going to do that now. So maybe move the mic to you. Okay.
You can just pull it off the mic stand and hold it.
Oh, pull it off and hold it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Don't need to do it? Okay. Maybe I need to do that too. This moment is a gift.
This moment is a gift. It feels good to pause.
It feels good to pause.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here today. So if you want, you can even listen closely to the first person and mirror back their tone, and it's also just feeling the intention and the moment. So I ask everyone to try to get into pairs if you feel like trying the exercise. It doesn't need to be someone you know. It works equally well with someone that you don't know. Thank you. Sorry. No, it's all good. It's all good. Is everyone done? Okay. I suspect everyone's done, but raise your hand if you started late or needed time. Are we done? Are we okay? All right, great, thank you. So you can reshift or get back comfortable into your other seating if you like. Oh, sorry, I guess we weren't quite done. Oh, okay. See, I love people taking creativity and doing what they need to do. So just the point is being kind and loving to yourself is a gift. It's free. How many things in life are free? You can give it to yourself. War is over if you want it. But let me tell you about the bonus gift, BOGO, buy one, get one. The more you love yourself, the more you can love yourself, the more you can love others. It's like magic. The whole world opens up and love seems everywhere. You deserve this amazing life. Start right now. Freedom begins when we stop judging who we are. So I'll close with this. Sometimes I can be inspired by my granddaughter. She helps me see how we're all born perfect. No self-judgment. So she can barely sit up. She's trying to play the bongo drums. She's like, this first time she managed to hit it, and she was so excited. And then she like lost her balance and toppled over. And, you know, she's a baby. She just rolled with it, you know. And I'm sure she was not saying, darn it, why couldn't I do that better? What's the matter with me? I'm so humiliated. No. No, it was just like all good. Life was great. So it's just like clearly the world is full of things to learn and be curious about. We can all take a cue from the wisdom of babies. So the next time you encounter a challenge, just act like a baby. And if you do, you will be rewarded with a love supreme. So thank you.
Thank you, Sumi, for those inspiring words today. Yeah. We gratefully acknowledge all who work together on this service. Thanks to all of you here and in the Zoom room who are sharing our service today. It's great to see you. Our Zoomers were Ben Birch, Luna, Jean Lieber, Margaret Hurlbert, Marge Tungren, Mike Gardner, and Simone. So, say hi. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Please check your order of service and our email newsletter for the announcements. If you're not yet on our mailing list, go to bfuu.org to sign up or contact Jeff after the service. Do you have any announcements for us, Jeff?
Someone needed a ride today or this week to drop off some things in Berkeley, and that's going to be taken care of. Thank you.
Anybody else? Yes.
Is that okay? Okay, we're planning the first ever BFUU neighborhood block party on October 4th. It's a Saturday afternoon, and there's a few of us who've started with the planning, but you know we would love to have other people help out either in the planning or some of the tasks ahead of time or on the day of. So talk to any of us, and me or Jillian or Jeff or Margaret or Betsy. So, all right, thank you.
I would like to take the liberty of making an announcement. There are people from all over who are gathering in Detroit this weekend for Taxpayers Against Genocide and for it's a conference for Palestinians. And they are also encouraging what is happening in the United Nations in a week or so, where people are intending to bring a Uniting for Peace resolution, which countries around the world are going to come together to figure out what they can do about giving some want Palestinian statehood, but many people want the genocide to stop, and there might be actions that can be taken by these countries. So I would like us all to have our thoughts and prayers. Don't put it all in the big box. Let's keep some of this in our minds to unite with all the people in the world who are against genocide. That can happen one place, it can happen another. And we need to take responsibility for the actions of our own government in arming, these wars and where all our tax dollars are going. So I just thank you for giving me the liberty of sharing that, and just please keep it in your hearts and in your prayers and mind. Okay, so now is the time when we share our responsibility for the home which we are creating together. Our shared plate partner for August is Middle East Children's Alliance, MECA. The Middle East Children's Alliance works to protect the rights and improve the lives of children in the Middle East through aid, empowerment, and education. In the Middle East, MECA provides humanitarian aid, partners with community organizations to run projects for children, and supports income generation projects. In the U.S. and internationally, MECA raises awareness about the lives of children in the region and encourages meaningful action. Melissa will sing the offertory. Yeah. No, this is good. Thank you. You're doing great. Oh, yes. Thank you.
To say I'm good enough. Oh my God.
Yay!
And thank you.
All right, she got the message.
And thank you, Margaret, for all your support and the ukulele. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh God, it's so soft. Okay. May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. May I suggest this time is blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining almost blinding bright. Just turn your head, you'll begin to see the 1,000 reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reason why I suggest to you, why I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. A secret world, a treasure chest to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize. A lover's smile, a baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. So I suggest So I suggest to you, so I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you, the hope of 7 generations, maybe more. This is the faith that they invest in you. It's that you'll do one better than was done before. Inside you'll know, inside you'll understand. You'll know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest to you, and I suggest this is the best part of your life. This is a song, comes from the west to you, comes from the west, comes from the slowly setting sun, with a request of you to see how very short the endless days will run. And when they're gone, when the dark descends, we'd give anything for one more hour of light. So I suggest to you, so I suggest this is the best part of your life. So I suggest this is the best part of your life. Ukulele's not good on the ukulele.
That was just great, Melissa. Thank you. Let us dedicate our offerings to the work of this fellowship, which is creating beloved community within and beyond these walls. We dedicate ourselves, and these are offerings. Please join the choir in singing "I Can See Clearly Now" by Johnny Nash, page 193, and the Rise Again songbook. Do we have it? Oh, I guess we don't have it. We just might have to listen to the choir if we don't know it. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Everybody knows it. Here we go. Yeah, do it. Yeah, good. How's it go?
Okay. All right, everyone, we're going to play 2 measures of D, and I'll do a down strum, and we all start singing.
Here we go.
Right
Don't forget
there.
the melody.
Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, let's go.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. None of the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is a rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Now, are there any folks here who are new to BFUU who would like to introduce themselves? It's purely optional. All right.
Hi, my name is Chris.
Oh, yes. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a teacher voice, so. That's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right, yes. Good morning. Thank you for the nice welcome. My name is Chris. This is my guide dog, Maximus. Thank you for the beautiful service. Melissa, your singing was wonderful. Everybody's singing was wonderful. And the message and everything. Suni's a wonderful message as well. So thank you for the nice welcome. And yeah, beautiful service. Hope to be back next week.
Yeah, thank you for being here, Chris. Yes, we do hope to see you again. Yes. Thank you, and welcome all who are with us today. Thank you. In silence or with words, in person or in spirit. We will have more time to connect with each other after the service and in the days to come. Specifically, the days to come might well be next Sunday, September 7th. Tyler Compton, a young man associated with the Oakland UU and who helped Sumi Hoshiko in one of her seminars, will be present. Building atop shifting sand, he says. I talk about my experience as a young person building a career and a life at a time when it feels like everything could change in a few short years. So, please read with us the words in your order of service as, Craig, would you mind helping us extinguish the candle? We extinguish the flame of this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of service. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Thank you for joining us today. After the service, everyone is welcome to stay and enjoy community and our light lunch. So, now for our final circle. Please form a circle in the hall and join in singing Circle Round for Freedom.
So I guess I get a chance to say one more thing. So I'm going to read the first part of a Mary Oliver poem. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to love the soft animal of your body. Love what it loves. So I'd like to thank the angels who helped with the service today. And especially to thank each and every one of you for being here today. And my wish for all of you is to honor and love yourselves for the divinely human beings that you are. Thank you.